Welcome to the Two Chicks Homestead Podcast. We are the Two Chicks. Yay!
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm Aaron, and we talk about homesteading and living on a small piece of land.
All right, everybody, welcome to episode 34. It's been a busy couple of weeks now, and we got a lot of stuff done over the past week.
Yep.
A lot of stuff done. So we're going to kick it off with what we're drinking right now, and that is a little bit of apple cider.
Freshly made apple cider.
Freshly made apple cider, what, 4 hours ago?
Yeah.
5 hours ago, maybe?
Yeah, this morning.
So, it was this afternoon, as well as building the beds for the girls.
Yes.
So, but, yeah, this is our yearly apple cider. We have fun at the brother-in-law's, your brother's,
yes.
My brother-in-law's.
Yep. He has a bunch of apple trees and an old manual apple press.
Mm-hmm.
And he got it pretty much right when we moved in, and every year since then, the girls and I go over and they help, quote unquote, make apple cider. Every year they do a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
And make a bigger mess, usually.
Yep. And then we get freshly made apple cider.
Yeah, we got over 4 gallons, and there was probably more.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be more, but we're at capacity.
Yeah. Well, that means we need to get some apple trees and start doing our own, maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, but we have the fresh apple cider with our peanut butter cup whiskey. And so actually check today, it's salted caramel whiskey as well. It's not moonshine. Oh, so they're both whiskey.
They're both whiskey, yep.
Okay.
So
that's easier to remember.
That is it is a very good drink. It tastes like the Laffy Taffles you get at the store on the stick with the nuts and the chocolate on them.
Yeah, which I don't like, but
I know.
This drink is delicious. It's for the Tennessee Legends ones.
Yes.
That I like. But yeah, it's every year or all year we think about drinking this with the fresh apple cider. And then we do it all winter long because we'll can a lot of the cider that we don't drink right away.
Yep, and this is when we need to go buy and stock up on Tennessee Legends stuff because it's good stuff and it goes quick when we're drinking this cider.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we're also drinking in our new recording spot.
I know. So, as the cat's sneezing behind us, so if you hear that, you can get a kick out of that. We ended up getting a new desk that we found on Marketplace. It's a corner desk. It's nice and big. It's got a spot for both of us to sit at. It'll house our main computer in the center. It's got a spot for all of our radios. I can hide my laptop underneath the side shelf. And then you have a spot for your laptop and, maybe a couple other spots for a little printer or something for all the Etsy stuff.
Yeah.
Get one of those.
Little label printers.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
So we're not printing and taping them on. It'll be a little bit quicker to do that way.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this thing is, we paid $50 for it, got it out of Marketplace. You found it.
Mm-hmm. And
it was a great deal. I'll post a picture on a couple more places, but my personal page and one of the couple of the groups I posted in. I have my IC 7610 HF radio dead in the center. It's got this little tiny stand on it, and it's just like center of the desk is the radio, and it's kind of nice. And then off to the side is the UHF, VHF, and then the other side underneath is the power supply for all the radios. And then on the right side, it's got a nice, little shelving area where I can put all the owner's manuals and pens, papers, flashlights, stuff like that. The 3D printed combat cock I got down at SRF, that's over here as well, along with the Comfrey measuring tape, a bunch of little tiny GMRS and FRS radios, so it'll hold quite a bit. It'll be nice because we can put our binder for the podcast up here too.
Yeah.
And not go chasing that every single time we go.
I've got a book that I have, all the things we want to talk about and every episode we've done, and every night we go to record, it's like, darn it.
Yeah.
Where's my book?
Yep. So now it's going to go right here over to the right, probably right next to the repeater list book that I have up here.
And
So,
guarantee next week I'll be like, oh, where is it?
yep, and I'll tell you, hey, it's downstairs, and you're not recording next week.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Somebody's going to be out of town, and it's just going to be me.
Yes.
I wonder what we're going to talk about.
I'll just take a drink now for everybody.
Yep. So if you don't know, the inside joke, and if you've been in any of the Telegram groups, you'll see this. I'll mention ham radio, and everybody has to take a drink. So when we do the Fireside Freedom, that's the joke, like behind the scenes, where if I mention ham radio, you'll see everybody on the screen take a drink, because it's like the drinking game.
Yep.
So RIP your liver a week from when this releases, because it's going to probably be on ham radio.
Probably. I mean, what else would you talk about?
Right. So we'll go over all the shack stuff down here and other fun stuff. But that'll be next week. But we got to finish this episode first.
Yep.
So.
Well, you might as well just continue on with some ham radio and talk about what else we did.
Yep. So I got we had some friends come over yesterday, and we got up our UHF and VHF. So that's for local communications. It's a 17-foot antenna that goes on the top of our roof, and it definitely helps. Instead of being a little like 6-foot tall antenna on the garage at 15 feet, now this is a real full-size 17-foot tall base station antenna, and it's 35 feet up in the air. And I've gotten into a lot of the repeaters that I get into with a lot less power now. So that means it's doing better. If I crank up the power a little bit, I should be able to get across the border to the Cheddar Curtain and talk to some people up there. So
Is that Wisconsin?
Yep, Cheddar Curtain's Wisconsin.
Oh.
So, and
they get Cheddar Curtain, we get Fibs.
Yes. Everybody needs to know what fib is. Do you know what a fib is?
Yes, I know what a fib is.
So anybody who doesn't know, a fib is a fucking Illinois bastard. And that's us.
Did we take the thing off yet to show that now we...
Oh, we probably should do that. Oops. So yeah, if you have any kids in the car, this one might not be a good one. There's alcohol. We're having fun. It's been a very busy weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, that antenna is going to be really nice. We have a UHF and VHF simplex contest that comes out. So that's radio to radio, not using repeaters, and you want to try and make as many contacts as you can in the middle of January. I mean, it's Illinois. There's not a whole lot to do in January. So that's when this contest is, and it runs from January 1st to the end of the month. And you get 10 points of contact, and it's not just in Illinois, it's across the United States. I will drop the link for that website. That's, if I remember, it's hamactive.com is the login for it. It gives all the frequencies to look for. And there were guys last year making 250 to 300 mile contacts. I think that was Jerry, who's a couple towns south of us, does really good with his setup. So I'm kind of hoping it works the same. I have pretty much the same antenna, close to the same height on my house. His might be about 10 feet taller, but still, it'll be interesting to see how it works out, and we'll play with it from there. And you'll be able to play with it too.
Yeah. Since
you have your technician, you can come down here and do that. So that's all 2 meter and 70 centimeter.
Yeah, once it starts getting cold again, I'll start studying again for general.
That'd be nice. Because I know you want to come down here and goof around a little bit.
Yeah.
At least get used to it. And
well, I started right when gardening season was starting, and it was like I can't do all of this, and I was doing really good with the book club, and then I fell off.
Yeah. Oh, that's because when our summer comes, and we're busy. We're running around like crazy.
Yep.
I mean, we already have our hog scheduled for the year, and that's going to be late November. So we're going to be scrambling right before Thanksgiving doing that.
Yeah. Which we get done in a day and a half.
Oh, it's a day. At least, about
doing all the 8 hours, and stuff, yeah.
It goes quick, and it's nice. So we'll get that out of the way, and then Thanksgiving, and then it'll be too cold to do anything in Illinois time other than hunt.
Yeah, which starts this weekend.
Yep.
Or the 1st.
Yep, October 1st starts deer season for archery. So I spent the day yesterday after we got the antenna up. I went down to our pond next door, which we found out is zoned ag and in county, so we can shoot back there legally and not have an issue.
So maybe we can have a goose for dinner.
Yes. So there were 2 geese down there, but my crossbow wasn't sighted in yet. So
You don't want to send your bows right into the water either.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I mean, they float. You saw that the neighbor do that one with the catfish.
Oh, that's true.
Tried to hit the catfish and the
Yeah.
arrow floated, so.
That's true.
But yeah, we'll, it's going to be nice. Next, what is it, Saturday, I think? Or a couple days after this releases, it'll be deer season. I think Saturday or Sunday.
The 1st is Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend. I got my stand out back, got the crossbow sighted in at 50 yards.
You got to clean that out, though, right? Or did you do that?
I should probably get up there tomorrow or,
Make sure it's not loose.
yeah, get up there, check the straps, climb up, make sure all the shooting lanes are open. I put the cameras out the other day, but I didn't go up in the stand.
Yeah.
So, got our cameras out there. The neighbor said he sees a lot back there. We got corn on one side, beans on the other. So, we'll see. I mean, I'm really hoping we can pull a deer out of there this year.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. You know, just get something close to home where I'm not relying on somebody else to take me out to go hunting on their property. Where I can actually, you know, shoot it out back and drag it up here into the garage and call it a day.
Yeah.
You know, tag it before I move it and throw it in the freezer. So, that's the plan. So, weekends you may not hear a lot from me because I'm going to be out deer hunting.
Yeah.
And probably during the week until it gets dark by the time I get home.
by the time you get home, yeah.
Because, yeah, I got a few more months. One more month?
Yeah, I'd say a month and a half or so.
Yeah, before the official time change, and then we lose an hour, and then I think it's usually like 5:15,
Yeah.
5:30 it gets dark at when we get home, and it's not even worth putting clothes on.
Yeah,
The hunting
run
clothes.
out there for
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean it's literally like 5 minutes I get to sit up in the stand. It's not worth it. By the time I go crashing through the brush, and deer ain't gonna settle by then; they're long gone. So
It'll be fine.
Yep. But the weekends I'll hit it hard and see what we do.
Yep.
I saw a lot last year, missed one. Missed a coyote running by too. Distance was good. Shot a little low. It kind of went in between his feet. So I was on the wrong pin and just missed it. But it's not bad for one running full bore.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Kind of hope we do something. So what else we got?
You built the beds today. The girls got some new beds.
Yep. Yeah, they've been talking about that for a long time.
Yep. And they're perfect. They're all natural wood, just like Pa would build
Yes.
in Little House on the Prairie.
Yes.
They're bedsteads.
Yes.
So they're all excited about having, like, beds that look like you pulled them in from the forest.
Mm-hmm. The only problem is I don't think Laura Ingalls and Pa Ingalls had IKEA.
IKEA.
I don't think that was around back then.
The things were probably as hard to put together as it is from IKEA.
I don't know about that. It might be a little bit easier because they're using straight nails and stuff and not these goofed up shitty instructions you get that, oh, this one's offset by just a bit, and if you don't put it in the right side, nothing fits. So,
But they're all excited. Their room is pretty much done now. They're
Yeah.
not just sleeping on mattresses on the floor.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's our youngest. Usually we'll get up in the middle of the night, so that was kind of nice having her low, so this will be
Yeah.
the first true test.
Yeah, see if she falls off the side of the bed.
Yeah. But she's been pretty good at the river house.
Mm-hmm.
So she hasn't fallen off there, so.
Yeah, well, she sleeps on a full on the inside.
Oh, on the inside, okay.
Yeah.
So, and Big Sis
Sleeps
is
on the outside. Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. And then Mommy gets some slice of the bed.
Well,
or-
not when I'm there.
Oh, okay.
Bigger one sleeps on the top bunk.
Oh, okay.
But then when I'm not there, then they sleep
Okay.
in the full.
There you go. That works. So that's why Grandma gets sleep while they're out there.
Yeah. because neither of them ever wake up. I don't know why they don't do that here.
Right? Well, maybe
We should have just got a full bed.
we might just need to roll those two twins together and call it a day.
Yeah, how slippery they are.
Yeah.
Should fall right through the middle.
I got screws. We can screw them together.
Oh boy.
It's all in good fun.
Yep. So we've got the Etsy store set up.
Yep.
With a couple things: the comfrey salve and the rabbit feet. Mm-hmm. Sending out our first 2 sales from that.
Yep. So thank you who ordered.
Yeah.
It's nice to see those come through.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm hoping to have more on there. I'm just not sure really what yet.
More will come as we find things to do,
Yeah.
I think.
I think this winter will be kind of like the potion making, you know, where you can be inside and just figuring out what you want to do.
Right, and it's going to give you time to research stuff, too.
Yeah.
Like, stuff you want to do, how we can sell things, and what we can do, and work with local people, and I know we're looking for a source right now for beeswax once we get the freeze dryer back.
Yes.
So, we're working on that.
Well, the beeswax doesn't have to do with the freeze dryer.
Right, but we need the freeze dryer for the comfrey, so...
Yeah, but I may have to just dehydrate that.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of getting close, and I don't think we're going to have it here.
No. The way it's looking right now is it's going to get shipped back.
Yeah.
We will find out tomorrow, and then go from there. Mm-hmm. So I have a scheduled appointment with one of the technicians right as I walk in the door when I get home tomorrow night. So we'll see how it goes.
Yep.
It's looking like it's got to be shipped back, though, so we're going to drag it up. We saved the pallet. We saved all the packaging.
Yeah.
So I remember saying that before.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, when they dropped it off, FedEx was like, oh, tell me to take this. It's like, nope.
Yep, nope. It stays here in case we ever got to send this thing back.
Yeah, we jinxed ourselves.
Not really. We got 37 batches through that thing with no problems. And I expected problems earlier than that.
Yeah, and it's not really problems. It's just upkeep. You can't get it and not work on it. I mean,
right, absolutely.
It's amazing what it does. That's a lot of stuff going on. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, something is bound to happen, and you just kind of have to roll with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a set it and forget type of deal. Mm-hmm. There is maintenance with it, and there is wear and tear on it.
Yeah.
Currently, it is not cooling, so we will figure out what that is. Because it won't cool, it won't pull the vacuum.
Right.
And that's what we originally thought it was, is it was not pulling a vacuum. So I scrambled through, fixed a whole bunch of stuff that I thought was wrong, and then, had to go a different route. Mm-hmm. So we hear the compressor kicking on and shutting off, so it sounds like there may be a leak, or something's just not turning on right. So we'll figure that out.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yep. It's all good fun.
Yep. We still have other means. I mean, we still have the dehydrator. We still have the canner. It's not like...
Right, absolutely. We still have all that stuff, and in the worst case scenario, we can hang the comfrey up.
Yeah.
We got enough places we can find here to hang 100 leaves that we have outside that are 2 feet long.
Just as long as we get it back by the time eggnog season is here. Because my little one wants eggnog all year long. So I promised her that I would freeze dry a bunch and have it here to be able to make her a glass of eggnog.
Yeah. I would imagine we would be able to do that. I mean, they're talking... A lot of people have said 3 to 4 weeks for this fix. So that is not a horrible turnaround from door to door to door. So, we'll see how it goes. It's got to go back to Utah and come back here. That's... they got to figure out what's wrong with it, fix it, and ship it back. And it's 3 days, 4 days there, 3-4 days back, and then a couple days of fixing it. So
we'll see.
Yep. If not, get a new freeze dryer.
Get a new freeze dryer.
Yeah, just hand us a new one.
Oh yeah. So I'm not buying a new one.
Yeah, I'm not counting on that. So.
Though I see why people want to.
I do. It would definitely help. You'd have the backup if you broke one, and you wouldn't have as much downtime.
Yeah. So you have to wait for it to defrost in between, which really doesn't take that long.
No.
I mean, you have the door open and you just let it sit, and the next day it's ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like if you do it in the morning, it's usually, or evening when you go to bed, is usually when we try and plan our stuff, as it either ends in the afternoon or the evening.
Right.
And then by the next morning, we're ready to go. So it's a pretty quick turnaround, 12 hours, 10 hours, somewhere around there.
So we'll see.
Yep. We'll keep you guys posted.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep.
We expected it.
Yep.
So we got a nice tech. It sounds like she's one of the better techs.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yep.
And then I'm hoping my order for KWK just ships, and we can get the rabbits in the shed next weekend.
Yeah.
That's the next project that needs to get done before winter hits. And then if there's enough time, I might try and get another antenna on the side of the house. But the good thing is I don't need a bucket truck for that antenna.
Okay.
So, but big shout out to the two guys that showed up yesterday to help get the antenna up on the house.
Without anybody getting hurt or
it took an hour,
falling.
and we had a bucket truck here, and that made life so much easier. So, thanks Mike, thanks Cliff. It's great to get your guys' help and get that done.
Well,
all right.
I think that's about it. We rambled on long enough.
Yep, we're going to go get some sleep and have fun tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch you guys next time.
All right. See you on the homestead, where something is always growing, eating, or cooking.